Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You know we love to get our hands dirty and dig into some really meaty stuff.
That's right.
And today is no exception. We're going to be taking a look at spiritual contentions, pressing through opposition, a devotion by Ayodeji Oludapo.
Oh, yeah. I love this one.
It's all about, well, you know those times when you're trying to move forward in your spiritual life, you just hit a wall.
Yeah, like you just hit a wall and you're like, what do I do now?
Exactly. And Ayodeji uses this super powerful analogy from the book of Genesis, the story of Isaac digging wells, to show us how to, push through those tough times.
Yeah, Isaac, he was a well digger and he faced a lot of opposition, but he just kept going.
Well, let's just jump right into it. Genesis chapter 26, verses 20 through 22. But the herdsmen of Gerar quarreled with Isaac's herdsmen, saying, "The water is ours." So he called the name of the well Esek, because they quarreled with him. Then they dug another well, and they quarreled over that one also. So he called its name Sitnah. And he moved from there and dug another well, and they did not quarrel over it. So he called its name Rehoboth, because he said, "For now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land."
Wow. So you can see right there, those Philistines, they really gave Isaac a hard time.
They did.
You know, they kept challenging him, trying to block his access to the water, but he didn't give up.
No, he didn't. And I think what's really interesting is that Ayodeji points out that their actions were driven by, get this, envy.
Yeah, they saw that Isaac was blessed, you know, he was connected to God, and they wanted to stop him.
It's like they were intimidated by his potential, his ability to tap into that spiritual wellspring.
Right, and that brings us to the names of the wells. I mean, come on, Esek, Sitnah, Rehoboth, they tell a story all by themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like Esek, meaning quarrel, represents that initial confrontation, right? Then you got Sitnah, meaning enmity, even hostility.
Oh, yeah, the tension is rising there.
Totally. But then, boom, Rehoboth. It's like this big sigh of relief, room or spaciousness.
Like a breakthrough.
Exactly. And Ayodeji uses these names to show the stages of overcoming spiritual opposition. It's
not about avoiding conflict. It's about understanding that pushing through those initial stages of Esek and Sitnah can lead us to Rehoboth, that place where God's blessings just flow.
And that actually reminds me of one of the key takeaways Ayodeji talks about. Expect opposition.
Yeah, he's not sugarcoating anything.
Not at all. He just comes right out and says, Satan will try to hinder our spiritual growth. I think sometimes, we get discouraged. We think we're doing something wrong when we face resistance.
Right. It's like, oh no, what am I doing wrong?
But Ayodeji's like, nope. That might actually be a sign you're on the right track.
You're actually doing something right.
And he doesn't just stop there. He also encourages us to be persistent.
Don't give up.
Don't be deterred by those setbacks. Just keep digging, keep praying, keep believing.
Like Isaac, he dug those wells.
He did. He didn't give up after the first one, or even the second. He just kept going until he reached that place of breakthrough, that Rehoboth experience.
And sometimes we might think, well, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should try something else. But Ayodeji is very clear.
What's his message?
Persevere.
Persevere. Just like Isaac. Keep seeking, keep striving. And you know what? God will guide you to that spacious place of blessing.
He will.
And finally, I think the last takeaway that really stuck with me was about recognizing God's timing.
Oh, yeah.
Because let's be honest, we want things to happen on our schedule.
Our time, right now.
Right now. But Ayodeji reminds us to trust God. He's working behind the scenes even when we can't see it.
We might not see it, but he's working.
It's all about surrendering our need for control and understanding that God's timing, well,
perfect.
Just like Isaac found Rehoboth, we will experience breakthroughs and blessings in God's perfect time.
We will.
So hang in there.
Yeah.
The key is to just remain faithful, be persistent, even when it feels like it's taking forever.
Even when that wait feels long, very long.
This has been powerful.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that spiritual growth is a journey.
Not a destination.
Not a destination at all. And yeah, there might be challenges and setbacks, but even those obstacles can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our faith.
Absolutely. And you know what? Think about this. Where are you facing opposition in your own life?
Yeah.
How can you be like Isaac and keep pressing forward, knowing that God is going to make room for you to flourish, even in the midst of challenges?
It's a good question.
It is.
And if you want to dig deeper into this devotion, you can find it on our website, devotion.leadwaymission.ca.
And hey, if you like what you're hearing, we've got tons of other episodes on all your favorite podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Podbean. Just search for Leadway Mission.
We'd love to have you back tomorrow for another deep dive.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.